All right. Let's finish up. So I said the fixed manufacturing overheads for the reason that they are not stated otherwise. It means that actually controllable by the division. Fixed manufacturing overheads excluding depreciation. So it's how much? The amount is given as 6 million. Then you move on to the next expense, which is interest on long-term loans. We said this expense is not controllable. Why? It's associated with the loan, the long-term borrowings, which are actually part of the decisions of the head office. Mean to say it's actually beyond the control of the division to influence this cost, the interest on loan. Interest on loan, then you can just write in brackets, not controllable cost. Then you put a new this side. Then you move on to the next expense, which is depreciation. Depreciation. The fixed assets are actually part of the are actually decided by the division. That actually parts within the control of the division. They are only not in the control of the division if they are specifically stated otherwise. But if they are not, then it means they are within the control of the division. But they gave us this information there at the top. So you can now calculate the depreciation. They said OPPE there at the bottom in bold. OPPE are depreciated at 20% per annum on a straight line basis. Means to say 20% per annum on cost. So the cost of property, plant and equipment is 150 million. If you can check there at the bottom, 150 million, then you multiply by 20%. If you multiply those two, you are going to get the amount of depreciation 150 million and times 20% to get 30 million. This is the amount of depreciation for the year. Then from depreciation, we have administrative employees' salaries. That if they, for as long if they are not stated otherwise, then it means they're actually controllable by the division. So administrative employee salaries. They say it's how much? 8 million. Yeah. Then you move on to the next cost. We have allocated corporate expenses. These are not allocated corporate expenses. These are only deducted to get what? The divisional, in fact, the net profit before taxes. Start by deducting the non, I think you can see there at the top on that skeleton that I gave you. Allocated corporate expenses, then you indicate in bracket not controllable. Not controllable. Then you put a new. And then the last cost that is given is selling cost. As long they are not stated otherwise, they are controllable costs. That's what the main instruction there at the top say. So it means we put 2.1 million the cost. Then so the total of these are the what is it? The total of these are the total controllable costs that go there. And so whatever I'm going to get here is the controllable profit. Controllable. So let me add these. It's 150 million, then plus 6 million. 6, then plus 30 million, then plus 8 million, then plus 2.1, then it means the total is this the total of this big demand item. Controllable variable. Oh, this one it's 15 million. Yeah. I said 150 million. I made a mistake. Yeah, that's why. It's 15. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Close. 6, 1, close. 8, 1, 2, 3, close. Close. 2.1. So the total of the controllable cost is 61. It must be in brackets to show that it is being deducted from the total revenue. Then if you deduct those two, you get the controllable profit of from 75 million of 13,900,000. 13,900,000. That's the controllable profit that you get. Then the question also said calculate also the controllable investment. This one just the shortest part, controllable investment calculation. It's actually controllable assets and the controllable assets, they consist of what? I'm going to put a semicolon, a semicolon, I mean. We have the PPE, the non-current assets. We're given the property, plant, and equipment. I can say net non-current assets, which is mainly the property, plant, and equipment of 150 million. We want the net after deducting the accumulated depreciation. That's why I said net non-current assets. So minus the accumulated depreciation of how much? Of 60 million. So if I subtract those two, I'm going to get 90 million here. 150 minus 60, it's 90. 90, yeah, 90 million. Then we add current assets. It's information that is just given there, 8 million. Then you get the total assets. I'm just going to do the calculation there and there. Then I'm going to write current liabilities. Less controllable liabilities. So the formula for calculating the controllable investment is controllable assets minus controllable liabilities. Liabilities. Yeah, then I put a semicolon. The liabilities were given the long-term loan, long-term borrowings, but are they controllable? I said the long-term borrowing decisions are done by the head office, means to say it's not controllable. Long-term borrowings. So you just write in brackets, not controllable. Then you put your new this side. Then the other liability that you have there is the trade payables. Is the one that actually comes here alone. Trade payables. No other liabilities is shown of 5 million. So now you can add the two. This is actually going to give a total of, that must be in brackets, 5 million. And these two, 8 million plus this one, they are going to give me a total of 98 million. Then 98 million minus the liabilities of 5 million, I'm going to get the controllable investment of 93 million. That's my controllable. Let me underline so that everything can be clear. Yeah, so we're done for tonight. We've managed to cover the divisional performance measurement and joint and byproduct costing. I'm going to bring the other questions on the next lesson. Yeah. I'm going to share the recording at the end of the class. I think now it's now time that we can rest. Hopefully, this lesson has been quite rewarding. I believe I did my best to explain the concept here.
Thank you so much.
All right, yeah. Others ended up not joining. I'm going to share the slide, but the recordings.
Oh, okay. When is the next class? Next week?
It should be. I'm going to see either tomorrow or Saturday. Oh, because I'm also going to have the auditing class, so it might happen on Thursday. I'm going to take auditing, and probably on Saturday, that's when we are going to have another class for MAC on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Please do keep me updated also with auditing.
No, all right. I'm going to send you the links tomorrow. Maybe on Thursday.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah. Good night.
Okay, good night.